I think I figured out what's going on. So, and we have to stop it. We have to stop it. The only way is to talk about it, and we need boots on the ground, but not with guns. They need to have cameras, because this is what I believe is going to happen. They are going to assassinate Joe Biden at the inauguration. Kamala Harris will have already been sworn in as vice president, so she becomes president, and it fixes all of their problems. They're going to blame it on a Trump supporter. Shutting down social media helped them in the way that what they're doing right now is they're building a profile for the test. And people will say, well, why didn't we see anything about this on the internet? And they'll say, we blocked his account. Once it happens, so the Capitol protest where they had people storm the Capitol, what that set up is now what they're doing is nobody's going to be in D.C. So there's no cameras on the ground. They can't pull this off if there's a bunch of people with cameras taking video while it's happening. If they manage that, because I believe that Biden's dying anyway, so he's willing to be the sacrificial lamb. So once they take him out and blame it on a Trump supporter, it invalidates the whole Trump movement. It makes it so people can't question the election anymore because of sympathy. It wins middle America, gives sympathy to the Democrats. They can do anything they want at that point. Initiates martial law, starts the gun grab. And on top of that, we can't attack Joe Biden's family anymore, and they can't investigate him anymore because of sympathy, because he's gone. And if he's dying anyway, he doesn't care. So we need to be talking about this to stop it from happening, because if we're talking about it, it will stop it from happening. But I am convinced that this is the plan, because it shows up every loose end, and it gets them everything they want immediately. On Inauguration Day, it's all over. And it is over because they will start rounding us up if that happens.
So I'm sure that this event will be inspired by Mr. George Hegel. We know where that comes from as far as Hegelian dialectic. And I feel like this is going to occur in order for them to push their agendas. You got the feminist agenda, where if Joe Biden gets taken out, of course, she sits in that seat and she becomes the first woman president, first so-called black woman president, as well as the agenda to, take away your guns, going against the Second Amendment, I believe, there's a Second Amendment. So it's just a lot of just crazy shit that's going to occur according to, prophecy, as well as the understanding of this made-up world that we live in, this stage of a world. And this world is a stage, and I'm sure we all understand that. But it's very important for us to keep our ears and our eyes open. I remember I did a video around election time where I was suspecting that this, would occur in regards to what the guy was saying in the beginning of the video about, them potentially taking out Joe Biden and him, basically willing to be a sacrificial lamb so they can continue to try to put that capstone on the pyramid. That's what it's all about. Like, when you see all this stuff happen in regards to what happened over there in DC and all this stuff, it's all psyops. It's all agenda-driven purposes. That's all it is. It's not anything that's based in sincerity or any realism. For the most part, it is, but it's all psyops. It's all according to Hegelian dialectic. So it is what it is. But you guys, y'all stay prayed up. Y'all continue to keep y'all devotion tight. Build your equity with the Heavenly Father as best as you can. For myself, trying to do the same thing. And I just thank y'all for supporting the channel. And God bless y'all. Peace. Shalom.